everybody. How's everybody doing out there? We're going to crank one out here. Here you go. Let's see. All right, let's get the live show going. Let me turn the volume down. I got a lot to do here. I just popped in to go live, see what everybody's doing. Oh man, I need some ventilation up in here. Some ventilation. I got the APU going, so it's cold back there, but it's not so much up here sitting in the sun, catching that tan. You know what I mean? Catching my tan. Let's see. Let me go to my channel. We'll see if anybody's in here. I think that's the correct live. Let's see what the audio's like. Anybody's in here? I think that's the correct live. Let's see what the audio's like. I'll take that. Gary Bates in the house. What up, Gary Bates? Thanks for coming in. We're sitting here waiting to get loaded. If I would have been 2 minutes earlier, I would have been one truck ahead in line. This is a real, everybody just showed up at one time. Literally within a 10-minute period, there was 1, 2, 3, 4 trucks showed up in a 10-minute period. So I am second in line right now. El number dosos. That's where I'm at. Let me find the like button. Let me like my own show here real quick. See, we do have one person found that like button. If you're wondering, the like button is up here in the corner now. YouTube has changed it. You got to hit those 3 little dots right there, and then it'll pop up. This heart thing over here, that is not the like button, but you can hit those as well. I don't know what they do, but yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I'm waiting on a load. 70 degrees. It must be maintained at 70 degrees. The load I'm currently picking up. If these truckers would work a little faster, the line would move faster. Because they want you to unhook from your trailer here. And this guy up here that's working right now, he looks like a 3-toed sloth. I mean, no offense, but I meant the speed he is working, not his look. And I was talking about his looks. But yeah, it's like, get out there, do that landing gear, I'll tell you how serious I am about it. I've already cranked my landing gear down to about 2 inches off the ground. So when I hit the door, 3 or 4 cranks of the landing gear, I unhook the airlines, 5th wheels out, gone, baby. But yeah, we're in the south right now. It's hotter than absolute Hades down here right now. It's 74 degrees. Catching that tan. See how tan this arm is, but see how light this one is. Oof. Trying to stay out of the sun a little bit. My phone overheated earlier, so hopefully that doesn't happen again. Hey, who knows? It might. I'm in the Carolinas right now. This load's got to be in Illinois tomorrow, so I need to be loaded and I need to be rolling. 740 miles away. It needs to be there tomorrow, so I need them to come on with it. Let me get to a few comments. We'll see what everybody's doing out there today. I appreciate everybody smashing the like button for me. That does help the YouTube algorithm today. I bought me a new headset, not this. I bought this just to test it. It's a Nokia. It's like the car. It's no Kia. It's telling me no Kia. It's not a Kia. So it might last for a while. But I bought that. I'm going to record some videos on it. I really like how it sounds. So I was going to use it for the live show today, but then I got to thinking, I was like, I got to have to set it up for this phone, and this headset's already set up for this phone. So I just went with it. So that's what I'm doing today. My headset shopping. I learned a valuable lesson. I went to Subway earlier. It was just bad. I ate 2 bites of a Subway sandwich and threw it in the trash. Absolute garbage. About once a year, I smell that bread in Subway, and I'm like, ooh, I like that. And then I got it, and it was garbage. It was garbage. They put some rotisserie chicken on there, and I think the chicken was wet or something because the sandwich was literally wet, and it was so gross. It was like, it was not for me. Not for me. I threw a $12 sandwich in the trash, and it's got to be really bad for me to not eat something. You know what I mean? Gary Bates is in the house. Thanks, Gary, for coming in. Appreciate you. Hollywood's in the house. Cash, what's up? 10 westbound, 7,000 in the box. Come on with it. I've had good luck with that this week. The load I brought from Minnesota down to Tennessee was 7,000 pounds. And the load I hauled yesterday was not even 1,000 pounds. I hauled an 800-pound load yesterday. Reality check today, though. 4,300 pounds, or excuse me, 43,000 pounds going back out of here. So we're gonna be heavy coming out of here. 43,000 on the Raycon. I assume what I'm picking up is going to be heavy, just because of what it is. And there's multiple trucks. The guy that checked in before me is going to the same place I'm going. So I wouldn't think they would send a light load, hire 2 trucks on a light load situation, unless it was bulk, But this one's probably going to be heavy. Congratulations on the 10 westbound with a light load, probably getting great fuel economy. But we know that's what it's all about. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. All right. Let me get back to my comments here. Sorry, somebody texted me. I had to. My mom texted me. You got it. Mom gets priority. It does. It's just how it works. Sorry about your luck, everybody. Hollywood. Let's see. I read that one. Fate Trucking's in the house, and he knows all about the boom. Oh, does Fate Trucking know about the emoji booms? Let me tell you. Just got off the phone with that guy. Oh man, I can't wait for the next Fate Trucking video. Oh, he got a story to tell. Everybody go over there and subscribe to that Fate Trucking. He's got a story to tell you. Gary Bates says, I'm sitting at home. Damn it, Gary Bates. Muhammad says, hey there. How you doing? Appreciate it. Hollywood is, what up with Fate Trucking? Yeah, go check out Fate Trucking's channel. He's got an update for you. Boom. Collins in the house. What up? Says, where are we sitting at, driver? I'm in the Carolinas today, hanging out, waiting to get loaded. I'm the next truck in line. If I could have literally just been here, if I could have been here 3 minutes early, 3 minutes earlier, I would have been in the door right now. That guy literally, he wrote down his check-in time, and it was like 14:50 military time, like 2:50. And I wrote mine in there, and I looked at the clock on the phone, and it was literally 2:52. I missed 2 minutes being here before him. But I'm ready to go. I've got the load locks out of the trailers. The landing gears somewhat cranked down. I haven't slid my axles just because it looks a little tight back there. I'm going to slide my axles once I get straight with the door. Once we get straight with the door, then we'll slide the axles. And that's what we're doing right now. Thanks everybody for coming by, hanging out with me. I much appreciate it. This is a trucker channel. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, hit the like button. If you got questions about trucking, it's a great place to be. Let's see. Scott, Fate Trucking, I will not spill the beans. You need to make a short video, dog. You need to capture that on your channel. Gary Bates says, working at home and trying to get me an out and back with a broker for about 2 months. Damn it, boy. A little out and back action. Come on. Fate Trucking says, Mississippi Truck Wash. Yes, the Mississippi Truck Wash is, it's a thing I came up with. It's like a joke, where you drive your truck into the Mississippi River. It's called the Mississippi Truck Wash. Doesn't have to be the Mississippi River. Hell, it could be any river, but I named it the Mississippi Truck Wash. That's the most common river around where I operate. Buck Brown's in the house. What up, Hollywood? I have a 70-degree load, but it's 65 outside. And that reefer not running. Yeah, I'm going to put this on start and stop at 70. And, yeah, that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. My boy CJ Hudson's in the house. What's going on, Cash? Not much. Sitting here, chilling, waiting to get loaded. I assume everybody else is driving to Matt's, right? Everybody getting ready for the truck show, the Mid-America Truck Show. Woo! That's where all the big money goes. When you got that big money, you got to get down there and mingle. You got to shake hands and rub elbows or shake elbows and rub hands. I don't know what them rich people do when they get together, but it's going on down there at Matt's. Hollywood said, seen that type of people with 4 truckers in the cab, and we wonder how they turn loads so fast. Yeah, I'm having real problems with the delivery times here lately. Why has everything got to be scheduled so damn tight? Like, I just don't get it. Like, they called about a load yesterday, called me and want to know if I want to run a load from the Carolinas to Iowa, and it had to be picked up this morning and delivered tomorrow at noon. And I'm like, that's 950 miles it was like 915 miles. 915 miles in a 26-hour window. I'm like, no, that's not for me. Like, I was like, if I can deliver it in the afternoon, like 4 or 5 o'clock, I'll try. I could, because at that point I could split it into like 2 450-mile sessions. Of course, I would try to get more done the first day. Maybe like 550, 600 the first day, and then clean it up the second day and get the rest. But I was like, I'm not getting stuck with that load on a Friday. It ain't happening, bruh. So, Colin says, hell yeah, I'm in North Carolina. Yeah, buddy. It's hot over here today. 74 right now. 74. Feels hotter because I'm sitting here in the sun. I do have the APU running. Ooh, I can feel that nice cold air coming up through here. But, yeah, it's still hot in the sun. Lean over a little bit, get out of the sun. But I can't get my legs and stuff out of the sun, so it is what it is. I guess technically I could pull this curtain, but what an effort, right? RGB's in the house. What up, bro? Jerome Jones made it in. TJ, sup? Farmall Fanatic made it in. You like the vertical view better? On these little quick lives I do, I just like, I can set it up. I can go live real quick, get it all done. But I don't like I'm not crazy about how the chat is, I basically got to have 2 phones, one to read the chat and then one for the video. So I could take it or leave it, honestly. But that's what the all-powerful YouTube wants. So that's what I'm going to do. Sorry, I had to turn the brightness down on that phone. I didn't want it to get too hot. Deontay Butler's in the house. What up, bro? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. Buck Brown says, I'm light when I pull 43,000. No, that's too much for me. That's heavy. Pulling the end dump. Yeah, probably. Let's see here. Webb's Lawn Care is in the house. And yeah. Colin says, I got you, Fate. Yeah, Fate's got big news. Go over and check out Fate's channel. Griff's in the house says, hello, I see Cash in chat. Hello, Wise Cash in chat. Okay. Thanks for coming in. See, this headset's doing that say a command thing again. I don't know what Blue Parrot. I mean, I don't know why that thing changed. It never done that before. And now it's got this thing where it just constantly wants to say a command. And I downloaded the Blue Parrot out, tried to get rid of it, but it's kind of annoying. CJ Hudson says, did the other driver have a Peterbilt? Because everyone knows Peterbilt comes first. It was a Peterbilt. It's coincidence or not, it was a Peterbilt in front of me. And let's see what we got behind us. We got another Peterbilt behind me, and then we got a Volvo in the back. So 3 Pete's, 1 Volvo. Oh, son, that sounds like a weekend at Bernie's to me. Oh, me. 3 Peters and a Volvo come out. Chunky but Funky's in the house. Says, how many times did Cash say he's done with StreamYard yesterday? Over under 50. A bunch. That was really making me mad last night, dude. I had everything set up. I was going to do like a really long live show. But then my voice gave out and StreamYard made me mad. And yeah, it was over. Steve's in the house. Mr. Cash, I'm headed to the house in good old Missouri, or as I like to call it, misery. Gonna do some work on the truck and trailer and kick it till the market does something better. I'm getting slaughtered. Yeah, a lot of people getting that right now. I took some extra time off last time I was, well, not the last time I was home, but the time before I did. And I'll be honest with you, with these rates, I'm kind of like, let's pack it up and go home again because, given this load I got out of the Carolinas, it's not using a lot of reefer fuel and it delivers tomorrow, but it's a rough rate on 43,000 pounds going back through the, you take 43,000 pounds through the woods and, yeah, it's a damn rough endeavor. I'll tell you right now. So, I don't knock you for that. Geraldo, I'm sorry. I'm horrible with names. Don't take offense to it. WTF, everyone. Yeah, we all here. We're trying to get through to the weekend. I might take off this weekend. I ain't made my mind up yet. I get unloaded tomorrow. If I could find me a load to the house paying $700-800, I'd probably go to the house. I take that 400 miles, give me $800, I go to the house. Try it again next week. It's rough out here right now. It is. I'm not trying to be negative, but the reality is, it's very hit and miss. Like you can do good one week, and then the next week's just you can try the same thing the next week, and there's no getting around it. Chunky but Funky's in the house. What up? Reed's in the house. Good afternoon, Cash. Thank you for coming in. Cheap Freight Hauler's in the house. He's at his 9th stop. Whoo, he got a 10-stop load, and he's at the 9th, so he's coming around the bend. Steven Kendrick says, how often do you replace your shocks, and what brand do you suggest? I use whatever my company can get cheap. Normally they got a deal on them. I mean, Monroe, whatever they can get for the cheapest. I really have found none of the major brands are really better than the others, in my opinion. So I try to get a deal on whatever I can get. I typically like to replace shocks when I replace tires. Now, if the shock goes bad, obviously, what was it DIY said the other day, when they bust, they'll eventually stop leaking oil, right? But no, I try to replace them when I replace tires. Most of the time, that's probably longer than you should go on drive tires. But I kind of got this thing where I don't buy new drive tires. I catch aftermarket drive tire, like where people have traded in tires. It tends to work out nice for me. This next time I may get new drive tires, but typically I'm getting drive tires like every year and a half. So I just replace shocks when I do that. So yeah. Jackie's in the house. What up? Mercy Mobile, 12 men, 0 papers. 2001 KW, 1 hole in the floorboard, 0 Mountain Dews, 12 gas station burritos. Come on. Yeah, come on. I would trade in that 2001 KW on let's try that, a Ryder lease purchase Cascadia from some other company. You're getting double leased on. Gas man's in the house. What's happening, Cash and friends? Not much. We chilling. 57 in the house. That says 62 up there. See, I'll go with that one because that's a bigger number, and my ego needs that. So, 62 people in the house right now. I appreciate everybody coming by, hanging out with me. We're doing a little pop-up live show. I'm just waiting on that truck to pull out so I can pull in that door and get this freight put on, and then I can hightail my ass to go sit in traffic. I would say I've got some traffic ahead of me. It's 740 miles to go. If I can get 300 of this done today, I'll just get up early in the morning and I'll do the other, 400 tomorrow. But I'm probably going to have to drive a little faster than I would want to drive. Because the problem with this is it's heavy, and of that 740 miles, I'm going to say the first 350 is through the mountains. Like the first half of it is mountainous. So we got to deal with that. Lance Calhoun, is the fuel mileage doing as good as you expected? Yes. I've been impressed with the fuel mileage on this truck. Yesterday, I was basically empty. I had an 800-pound load on the trailer, but it was all the way through the mountains. It was from Chattanooga up to Knoxville over to Charlotte. And, but basically empty. But it's all mountains. And I did 10.1, which I was impressed with because of all the mountains and everything. To stay above 10, even empty, well, I was impressed with it. But the load coming down was 7,000 pounds, and I was at like 9 miles per gallon, and that was with a lot of wind. That was with crosswind like crazy. It seems like when the loads are heavy, I'm in like the low 8s, and then when I get a lighter load, I'm up in like the mid to high 8s, and then empty, usually like 10 to 11. I have got it as high as 12 empty. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with the fuel economy. Works for me. Rob's in the house. Roll Tide. Trans women are men. Damn it, boy. That's an opinion and it's not reflective of the Cassius King channel. Because I wouldn't touch those subjects with a 10-foot pole. Come on. The Enclave. Will you talk about the woke Fallout Nevada mod called Fallout Asheville? The Asheville dude kicked out all of my. Hell, I don't know nothing about none of that. See, I don't let the news get me worked up. I don't care what's going on in the country that don't affect me. I just don't let it get to me. I just don't. Like, I don't care what Fox News has got to say. I don't care what CNN's got to say. I don't care what MSNBC's got to say. Hell, I don't care what the local news has got to say. It's all just to get you worked up. And I don't like getting worked up, I handle what I can handle, and the hell with everything else. eStick99, hello, question. I'm a new lease operator with a company out of Illinois. Any advice? Well, if you're already on with them, just make sure you know that contract. I think that's the main thing people get caught up with in lease purchasing. They don't read the contract because it's easy just to sign it. You want to get to work. You're a truck driver, not a lawyer, but it's important you read that document. It is. Chief Rear Hauler, yesterday was 10 stop. Oh, today is the 9 stop. Well, hell, you already done. Slat Rock says, yo, can we play Fortnite? If I had something in this truck to play Fortnite, I'd play Fortnite. I got no worries about it. I'm not very good at it, but hey, you don't get good if you don't practice. Let's see, Rob, do you just go to random streams and speak nonsense? Well, it may be important to him, but I don't know nothing about it, so I can't really speak on it. Salim, sorry. Hello, Cash. Another week with maintenances. Damn it, boy. CJ says, at Mercy, you lost me with 0 Mountain Dew. Yeah, where's my Mountain Dew at, damn it? I bought a Mountain Dew yesterday. Did I drink that? Yeah, I drank that. I drank it. I drank it with my 2 bites of Subway sandwich I took earlier. Oh, God, was that rough. Sterling Wheels in the house. I'm here. Whoo, you may begin. All right. Mercy Mobile Maintenance, CJ, they running Modelos. Oh, okay. I'm Regan says, do the gritty. Okay, I try my damnedest at it. 63 people in the house, only 18 likes. Ooh, I can't do the gritty unless I get more likes. Roger Berry's in the house. When I started driving 6 miles a gallon was big time good. Yeah. When I started driving truck in the early 2000s, well, not early, 2006, 7 mile per gallon was like your goal. Everybody wanted 7, and now it's like, hell, 8, 9, 10, some of these newer trucks are sitting steady at 10. It's crazy. Crazy. Do he lit? Gary Bates says, question, do you know what makes a sound like a dead cylinder in very high winds or the cause? No, I would not know what's causing that. Uzbekistan, the same thing is the to get. Couldn't have said it better myself. Cooper's in the house. What up, Chunky? Well, let's get me to a whole nother world. Chunky Bahungy says, is there anything you miss about your Cascadia? In-cab fifth wheel release would be number 1. I had to buy me one of those hooks to pull my fifth wheel. I'm not crazy about that. This fifth wheel does pull pretty easy though. I just hook it with that little hook and it pulls out pretty fairly easy. I missed the in-cab fifth wheel release. What else do I miss? I don't know. I'm pretty happy with this truck. I'm going to do like a 3-month review of this truck. There's some things I like. There's some things I don't like. One of my big things I really, really like about this truck is if it's raining or if my windshield is dirty and I spray windshield wiper fluid on the windshield, it doesn't get on my mirrors and my windows. That Cascadia, as soon as you got in any kind of rain, as soon as you turned on the windshield wipers, your mirrors were just covered in water and your side windows were just, water streaking down them. And so for the visibility part, I like that. I like the fact that the Cascadia had a Bendix that was not like integrated into my cruise control, so I could turn it off. But with this truck, if you turn off the Bendix, you turn off the cruise control. So I'm not crazy about that. But I'm pretty happy with this truck so far. Especially now they got the super singles on there. Yeah, I've been pretty doggone happy with it. Try to think. They were very similar trucks, honestly, as far as like, a lot of the creature comforts on the inside. But the thing I miss the most, and it's funny because I don't use it very often, is the in-cab fifth wheel release. I might unhook from a trailer 2 times a week. Like here, I'm pretty sure you got unhooked from your trailer. Although I'm kind of second guessing that. I don't think that guy's unhooked from his trailer. I don't know why that other guy was. But either way, I'll probably have to go check on that before I Mercy Mobile Maintenance in the house says, would miss anything about the Freightliner. Yeah, the in-cab fifth wheel release was the big one. I loved being able to just, get out, unhook the airlines, dolly down, and then get back in the truck and pull the fifth wheel. Is it that big a deal? Not really. I just grab my little hook, pull it out, we're done. Sterling Wheel says, I like running the synthetic in my axles. It does save a little MPGs. Yes, it does. Mercy Mobile, once you go Mac, you never go back. Ooh, okay. I got a couple friends that have had Macs, and they definitely got different trucks now. Let's see. Two of them got Cascadias, and one of them got a LT, an international. So, um, let's see. Sean Anderson, hello, Sean. Thanks for coming in. Sterling says, did Adam Bennett, I'll learn it. Did Adam Bennett win your old truck in a raffle? No, I sold the old truck. I sold the Cascadia for $10,000. $10,000. It was a good deal. You know, I probably could have squeezed a little bit more out of it, but I didn't want the hassle of having 15 people come look at it and go, you finance me truck? I give you $8 and you let me drive off in your truck? You know, because that's what it is. I mean, trust me, I've tried to sell things on the internet recently, and that's all it is. Some low bucking asshole shows up and goes, I'll give you $9 for it. And I'm like, no. So somebody came and they flashed them dimes, and they said, here's $10,000 cash. And I said, that's your truck. Good luck with it. It's been a good truck for me. It doesn't burn any oil. It's got 900,000 miles on it. It's got some body damage from the crash in Dallas that I never fixed. I took that money and put it in the bank. And for what it is, it's a good truck. Be good for container work. It was kind of losing its edge on being an over the road truck, just because they get a little older, they start breaking down more. You know, the engine, I had no fear of the engine, but you got to think that's a DT12 transmission with 870,000 miles on it, and the clutch had never been done. I had the clutch adjusted twice. I think that's a big thing. If you got a DT12, you need to get clutches adjusted. It's just what it is. The clutch will last a long time if you spend the money to have it adjusted. So, you know, it had good tires on it. It had, probably didn't need tires for at least a year. Could have ran those tires for another year. It had Virgin Michelins on the drives, and it had Yokohamas on the steers. So no junk tires on there, and it was a good truck, and I felt like I sold someone a solid truck at a solid price, and I can sleep at night. So that's the main thing. I'm not out here to rip anybody off if I don't have to. Killian's Trucking's in the house, 70 East across Missouri right now. Okay. Boy, it's Thursday. Ooh, you better start pointing toward the house. Sorry, I got to say that. I'm contractually obligated. Trucking says, don't sell anyone that can't speak. Don't sell to anyone that can't speak good English. Yeah. Mostly just because of the deal. Like, I'm not here to translate the deal. I don't really care, but yeah. Sterling says, damn it. Hang on, there we go. It came back. Sterling says, I'd rather drive it into a river than sell it. And me personally, I had no use for it. I was not going to do any kind of lease purchase or anything. I have no intentions of being a finance company for someone. If someone wants to get financing, go to the bank and get financing. I'm not a bank. You wouldn't like my interest rates, number one. And number two, here's how I structure the deals. Okay, I will do the financing. I want 100% down, and that's it. That's the deal. Give me 100% down. We're done. That's my idea of lease purchasing to someone. So, guy shows up. He's got 10 grand cash. Give him the title. That's the way I looked at it. Let's see. Sterling says the guy sold my truck to, wrecked it on Grapevine. Wow, burned to the ground. Damn it, boy. Damn it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know the guy who bought mine, so I don't know where it is or what they're doing with it or anything along those lines. It's just, she gone. So, Yeah, it is what it is. I thought I gave somebody a decent deal. I mean, you got to look at it like this, you know. So I paid $38,000 for that truck, and $38,000. Subtract the $10,000 I got back on the resale. Subtract the $19,000 check I got from the insurance company when that guy hit me. That's $9,000. So basically, I put 460,000 miles on a truck that I got $9,000 in. So, what is that? Let's do some quick math here. $9,000 cost of ownership divided by 460,000 miles. That is less than 2 cents per mile it cost me to own that truck. Just the ownership, not the maintenance and all that. Just the ownership. I mean, winning. Mercy Mobile Maintenance is currently in the state of cash old trucks, 7 guys, 1 slider seat, 1 set of duct tape numbers, 0 CDLs, cut a new hole in the floorboard, running border to border. Yeah, they got that, what's that Canadian sticker, the T-Cat? They got their border crossing stickers on there for sure. But yeah, I don't know what their plans was with the Cascadia. Like I said, I felt like I did pretty good with that truck. I made a lot of money with that truck. And I let her ride. There's no reason to keep stuff like that to me. You know, I know a lot of guys that, they would just keep it and just let it sit and rot. And I'm like, I don't know. I take the 10 grand, I can turn that 10 grand into, fully funded 401k for the year. You know what I mean? I can Roth IRA the hell out of that 10 grand. So, that's kind of where I was at with it. Roger says that's a pretty good return on your money. Yeah, you dang right it is. And of that 460,000 miles I put on there, let's lowball that. 460,000 miles times $2 a mile. I mean, that's damn near $1 million at $2 a mile. Now you see why everybody's flooding into trucking, right? Let's see. Says, so you're saying you're not buying a new hood truck and running yourself into a divorce and a bankruptcy? No, I've already got the divorce. Worth it. Worth every penny, come on. Yeah, I got that bag of snakes out of my truck. I'm going to pay for that. God almighty. Oh, Pet Freight Company LLC says cash is possible to net $250,000 under your own authority with all the equipment paid off. Only have fuel maintenance $1,000 a week plus insurance. Oh, in this market to net $250,000. I'm not gonna say yes. I'm not. Um, you know, um, and you've always got to factor in something for equipment because equipment's never free. Um, the either you paid for it and you paid it off, and then you're gonna have to, I don't want to get into all that, but I would say it's going to be tough to net 250. I don't think you can. You know, fuel's going back up, so I don't know. I don't want to say you can't, but here's the thing: to net that's $5,000 a week, every single week. You know what I mean? Like that's like a combined 14 days off a year. If you're willing to run nonstop, you might be able to do it, but it's damn tough. It's gonna be damn tough. Mercy Mobile says to net 250, you're gonna need that slider seat. Yeah, you might need some extra hands on deck. So who knows? But yeah, I think you'd have a tough time doing it. I'm not saying you can't. I don't want to be one of those guys that say you can't. You get into something specialized, maybe hauling fuel, or you know what I mean. You've got to find that niche if you're going to make that kind of money, and you're going to have to work damn hard in this environment to get that 250. So I don't want to tell you no, you can't, but it's not going to be easy, like it's not like 2 years, 3 years ago when it was there. But Chief Ray Holler says yes, car hauling. Okay, go car hauling and do it. Chief Ray Holler says now everyone sell your van and buy a car hauler. Damn it, boy. Let's see. Sharonette Goro. Sorry, I'm probably killing that name. When do we get better? When the economy gets better. We need the underlying economy to get better. We need our government to stop spending frivolous money and running up the national debt. We pay $1 trillion in interest. The federal government does on the national debt. $1 trillion a year in interest. Do you know how much money? You know how many roads you could build with that kind of money? Do you know the good you could do in a country if you had a free $1 trillion laying around? I mean, come on. Come on. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to hop off here, guys. They hooking up. He's fixing to pull out of here. Thanks everyone for coming in. I much appreciate you. Smash that like button. We got 24 likes on 63 people right now. Frankly, we can do better. But I appreciate everybody coming by. We'll holler at you later. Thanks, everybody.